I actually want to talk to you guys about why your hair may be still dry, or maybe your curls are not as defined yet, and you've been trying to get them defined, or you've been trying to, keep your hair moisturized and stuff like that. So the reason why I'm doing this video is because I have noticed that when I first started my transition to natural hair from, heat damaged hair, my hair was dry. Some parts was not taking on the product correctly, and I'll have like one area where it's doing great, but I'm like, why this area not like that? And stuff like that. So of course, if it isn't a health issue, or it isn't like, of course, that part of your hair is just dead, it ain't coming back. I'm going to give you some things that I did that kind of helped me, or some things that I noticed that I had to either start doing or stop doing, things like that. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to be pre-pulling my hair, which is something that I said I was going to be doing to incorporate back in my hair wash routine. Just to let y'all know, I have not been doing it. I think I pre-poo like once a month, but I'm gonna start back doing it. One, because I noticed when I pre-poo, I've looked up a lot of things, and I've noticed when I did pre-poo, it does help fairy knots. And if you don't know what fairy knots are these little knots that get to the end of your hair, and it's caused by like your curls like all tying up with each other and things like that. From, when you wash your hair, or from wash and goes, things like that. Or if you do a hairstyle and you don't stretch your hair, like a twist out or a wash and go. And so one thing that can help with that is pre-pooing. And also, I wanted to start pre-pooing my hair because, really regularly pre-pooing my hair, because I want to make sure whatever shampoo I'm using, which is always a natural shampoo, by Shea Moisture, Miel, Aunt Jackie, Camille Rose. It's going to be by one of them brands. I want to make sure that I am not stripping my hair, too much of its oils and its moisture and everything like that. And not saying that I've been feeling that it's been doing that lately, but I want to see the difference, because, I'm still trying to find a regular routine that works for me. My routine that I have now works, but, I always want to see if I can improve. Right now, my hair probably looks super dry because, one, I did co-wash it. I didn't wash it. And I do have gel on it. I tried this style out. It didn't work out for me. And I'm one of them people that are not just going to be like, oh, well, let me just keep my hair in a bun or a ponytail till wash day. Nope. Wash day coming a little bit early for me. So, yeah, so that's how I work with that. But anywho, let's get started. So it is morning time. It's like 10 a.m. Not too early. So I'm drinking coffee. I have my aloe vera leaf. The only reason I'm actually not really using the leaves anymore. Now I just get the aloe vera juice, but I had this leaf left and I didn't want to waste my $2. So I was like, let me go ahead and use this aloe vera leaf. And, and I'm going to be using this, of course, with also some oil. I chose almond oil. So I will be using sweet almond oil with my aloe vera. But anywho, so reason number one, you may be having, still super dry hair after you do whatever it is you do to it, because you're not using the right products. So I know a lot of people, including me, I get on here and I see these products that people are using, and I'm like, oh, let me try that. Oh, that's going to work, the same for my hair, or it's going to work good. Or, you know what? I've seen it work for like at least 5 different YouTubers. So it's going to have to work for my hair. Like, I can't be the only oddball that it ain't going to work for. And that's sometimes not the case. So it's a lot of products that I have tried thus far in these last, 6 months that don't work for my hair, that works for everyone else's hair. So for example, like my hair loves I mean, just about all products. It does love it, but a lot of products just don't last that long in my hair when it comes to moisturizing. So I always have to, like, you know, re-up within maybe 2 or 3 days. So one product, for example, that worked really great on my hair when I first put it on there, it was so great, was the Talia Wajid green apple and aloe. And I actually have it right here. It was their curl definer. This worked great on my hair initially. By day 2, I was like, man, I was like, okay, I feel like I have like day 3 here. So I'm like, all right, let me see how it worked the next day. Day 3, child, my hair was dry. It was getting tangled. It just, so that product did not work out for me. And as y'all can see, this bad baby is still just about more than halfway full. I use it on my daughter's hair sometimes. It's a super thick product, and I reviewed this product in a video, and it left my hair doing great. It just, the moisture didn't last for me. And it does have shea butter in it, and I do notice my hair usually does love shea butter, but I don't know, for some reason that just did not work for me. But now, if I use, for example, I like my twist even. Let's say I used, Aunt Jackie's Curl Maintenance. So Curl Maintenance by Aunt Jackie, I actually don't have it here with me to show you. I don't have it here, but Curl Maintenance by Aunt Jackie, for example, that it leaves my hair moisturized for, let's say, about 4 days. And on my 5th day, I notice my hair may need refreshing a little bit or something like that. So those are examples. Also, some products, I noticed that if I use certain, you know, products with it, it helps enhance the moisture and make it last longer as well. So those could be the reasons. Anyways, moving on. Reason number 2. Number 2 could be you're using the wrong leave-in. And that kind of piggybacking off number 1. So number 2 is you're using like a wrong leave-in. So whether it's a cream or a spray, it just may not work out for you. So for example, a Miele Organics White Peony Spray. That leave-in conditioner I love. It works every time for me. It goes with products really great. I have no flaking. It leaves my hair really moisturized, even just putting it on, you know, first by itself. I noticed the moisture level of it. And it lasts. Like, so normally what I do is I put all my leave-in conditioner on my whole head first. And then I start, you know, really sectioning my hair off and going in with, you know, either my styling product, or I'm going in with, you know, whether it's a gel or curl definer. And I'll still notice by the time I get to like my last section, it's still well moisturized and everything like that. And I've had other leave-in conditioners, let's say, whether it's a spray, like Carter. I think it's called Jackie Carter or somebody Carter, or either like this Cream of Nature Argan Oil. Like, this is cool, it's good. This one actually has protein in it, and it says the Strength and Shine leave-in conditioner. This doesn't moisturize my hair. My hair is just too thick for it. Spray leave-in conditioners just don't really do it for me. I have it, and it's, as you can see, I've had that for about like 4 months. That was like one of the first products I bought, and it's still full. I noticed it doesn't have my hair moisturized, so I don't really use it. So you definitely want to use a leave-in that really moisturizes your hair, and you notice that it leaves it moisturized. Because I've used the leave-in, or also Camille Rose. Camille Rose is a really great moisturizer. My hair stays moisturized with that as well. for me. And one that doesn't really like this one, Aunt Jackie's Quench. Quench is really good, but it doesn't match up with a lot of products. It flakes with a lot of things. And but also it goes on like so slippery with so much slip, and it's really great for detangling. But I noticed once I put it on my whole head, by the time I get to like my last section, that section feel a little dry. And I'm like, okay, let me put some more on there. So it doesn't last that long. So you just have to find a great leave-in that's good for you. Reason number 3. Number 3 reason is you could be washing your hair with either the wrong shampoo, that's not a moisturizing shampoo, or you could be washing your hair too much. So for example, I wash my hair once a week. Sometimes it may be every 4 days, if I have situations like this to where a style messed up and I need my hair still done and I gotta start over. Or if I feel my hair is dry. If I feel my hair is dry and I know I have a moisturizing shampoo and you know it's product buildup and I have this dry hair, I'm gonna be like, okay, well, nope, it's time to, my hair is telling me it's time to do something. So that's what I'll do. I'll jump in the shower, and sometimes I'll jump in the shower and even rinse my hair. But either way, I'll jump in the shower, I'll shampoo, and every time I shampoo, I make sure I go in with a deep conditioner, but that's gonna be step number 4. But anyway, so find you a shampoo that is moisturizing. Try to find a moisturizing shampoo that works well for your hair. It don't feel like it's stripping your hair and everything. Because you should, if you're washing your hair once a week, once every 2 weeks, your hair should not feel super overly dry and stripped of all the oils. So you know, you definitely want to do that, or start pre-pooling before you wash your hair. And also make sure you're not using shampoos with, you know, sulfates and parabens in it. You definitely should use a clarifying shampoo like once a month to just clear out really all those products and really clean your scalp and everything like that. But other than that, try to find a shampoo that's works for your hair, and make sure it's moisturizing. Tip number 4 would be deep conditioning. So every time I wash my hair, I deep condition. I don't care if I washed my hair 3 days ago. I don't care if I washed my hair 2 days ago, a week ago, 2 weeks. I deep condition my hair. And I already told you I wash my hair once a week. So, and that's once every like 5 days, not 7. And most of the time, I have to be real busy for me not to do it, you know, before the 5 days. But I'll wash my hair once a week, and I always deep condition. So because like your hair, you know, you're stripping something of your hair, and you know, the shampoo is cleaning it, it's clearing it. So you definitely want to replenish your hair with those, you know, nutrients and everything that you may have washed out. And you also may have certain type of hair that you may need to deep condition with heat. So I deep condition with heat. Just every time I deep condition, I use heat. They do have some where you don't have to, but you have to find out what works for your hair. So my hair loves deep conditioning with heat. I used to use my hooded dryer, which is just a little hood that you put on your head and attach it to your blow dryer. And I'll have that linked in my Amazon store down below. And I used to use my actually no, I always use that, and I put a plastic bag over my head, put the hooded dryer on. Now I use my my beaded like cap warmer. That'll be linked to my Amazon store below as well. I can't think of the correct name for it, but it's a cap that's used for deep conditioning. You put it in the microwave for 2 minutes. You have your plastic bag on your head and stuff like that. Then you put the cap over it, and you can sit there and wear it throughout the day or for a few hours, and just, you know, letting your hair get that heat while it's, you know, deep conditioning. And also you want to pay attention to the type of deep conditioner you have. So every deep conditioner does not do the same thing. Some are really great at helping your curls bounce back. Like I'm gonna need to do something with this over here. think I probably need a protein treatment. This is my damaged side anyways. But they have moisturizing deep conditioners. They have some deep conditioners with moisturizers and protein treatments kind of in it to help balance your hair. So you definitely need to find a great deep conditioner. I use most of the time I try to rotate. So I use the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey one. And then I also rotate with the Shea Moisture, the yogurt one. It's like it has a little bit of protein in it. Mask, and so I do that one as well, and they both work really great for my hair. And so definitely find you a great deep conditioner that will moisturize your hair, and you need to be deep conditioning your hair maybe a little bit more often than what you're doing. Reason number 5. Number 5 reason that you may, oh God, that just hurt. You may need to do the LOC method. So maybe you're not layering your products correctly. So like, for example, when I first started, I had to find something that worked for me, a routine that worked for me when it came to a wash and go, a twist out, or just wash day. So for example, I did the LOC method a lot. I'm sorry, well, LCO at first. I did the LCO method a lot at first when I first started, my natural journey, which of course wasn't that long ago. So I did that at first. So I would do the leave-in for my L, which is a liquid, or you can do water. But if you have very dry hair, maybe you need water and you need a leave-in. So I would do a leave-in, and then I would do a cream, which would be any type of twisting cream. And then, of course, I would seal it with the oil. And then sometimes, of course, depending on what I was doing, I will also put the gel on top. So you can do the LCO or LOC, which is you put the LOC is you put the oil on right after the leave-in. So I've tried that way with doing, let's say, a twist out, or a braid out or a perm rod. I've tried it, the LOC and the LCO. Both ways work for me. They both leave my hair very moisturized. When technically now when I do a wash and go, I don't do oils in my wash and goes anymore. I feel like it creates a barrier or a layer, and it makes my gel not work, or it makes my curl definer really not kind of get on there with the wash and go sometimes. And I think it really depends on which product I use, but I just cut it out altogether when I do a wash and go now, and I really only use the LOC method or the LCO method if I'm doing a twist out. But that method is really good for moisturizing your hair and keeping the moisture sealed in. And that goes to my number 6 reason. You may need to start doing styles that really seal moisture in for a while. So I noticed that when I do a twist out or a braid out with a perm rod, especially with the right product, my moisture stays in so much longer, and it lasts a lot as well, especially, like I said, doing the LOC and LCO, and then using a great moisturizing product that my hair loves and sealing, like locking it in, like that works so well for my hair. And then most times, like, I would leave my twist or my braid in for like a whole day. Like, I wouldn't take it right out. I would leave it in. And then maybe the next day, I would go ahead and, take it out and have my twist out or my braid out. And it would last a lot longer. My moisture would last longer. So that's another reason. What number am I on? Am I number 7? I think so. So 7 could be, you may not be using enough oil in your hair. So I put oil on, if I'm not doing an LOC or LCO method, I put oil on my scalp. So I oil my scalp nightly. If not every night, at least 3 times a week. So I'll put, right now I'm using the, who is this? Miel Organic, the Rosemary Mint Hair and Scalp Oil. I've seen people use this, or like, you know, the old school wild growth oil. Or the Main Choice has a really great one. I used to use their growth hair oil, is really good. I ran out, so I just wanted to try another one. So both of those are really good, or all three of those are actually really good. So find a oil for your scalp, or you can make your own oil. You know, combine, you know, some tea tree oil, vitamin E, castor oil, almond, coconut, olive, jojoba, some rosemary. You know, you can combine all of those. Some grapeseed oil is good. And you know, make your own oil concoction, and you know, try it that way, and oil your scalp nightly. And then also massage it with your hands, or you can use a scalp massager. I don't think I have my scalp massager handy. Let me see. Oh, I do. So I got mine from Amazon. That will be linked to my Amazon store as well. So the scalp massager kind of helps, because you know, you're supposed to massage it in your scalp about 3 to 5 minutes. Some people do it 5 to 10 minutes. I do it 3 to 5. But that kind of helps so my hands won't get tired, and it helps so I won't like tangle my hair as well. So I use that. I said I was gonna start using it in the shower as well too, to help make sure, you know, clean my scalp and everything, and stimulate my scalp, which when you stimulate your scalp, it also promotes hair growth. So that it will be really great idea to, you know, start using oils in your hair to help your hair stay moisturized and everything like that. Ooh, need another one. But that are some tips. I hope those tips can help you. If you have any tips, you can put them below in the comments. Let us know. We're all here to kind of help each other out on this long, exhausting journey. Oh, I do have another tip. This is an obvious tip, of course. But don't use that much heat in your hair, of course, if you're trying to go natural, or maybe you just want moisture, whichever. Kind of cut out the heat, you know, in your hair, whether it's flat iron, blow drying, all that kind of stuff. And definitely pay attention, of course, to your climate outside, because if you have if you live in a very dry area, you know, you may definitely want to cut out the heat, because it's just going to make it worse if, you know, the climate is dry and then you're putting a lot of heat in your hair. And also, I don't do this anymore. Most times I'm just lazy. But you can also like kind of lock in your moisture and everything like that with your either hooded dryer or your blow dryer. You can put it on like a low heat, which that heat is okay. Sorry about earlier. I had got a phone call that I needed to take. It was my best friend, so yeah, I had to stop this video and talk to her. But either way, as you can see, my hair is finished. This is a great moisturizing tip that I do before I get in the shower and wash. It's been on for about 30 minutes, which is enough for me. I don't really cover it. You can if you want. But either way, those were the tips. I hope you enjoyed them. Please give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already, and go ahead and subscribe. But until next time, see you guys later.